Congratulations na. And before we start, what did you keep? Upo muna tayo. And huwag na natin patagalin. Siyempre, mag-start na tayo sa ating victory press con. First na magtatanong is Nolly Berioso of OPMB Worldwide.
Francine, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
For bringing honor to our country. My question is, how do you plan to serve your duties and responsibilities as the new elite global queen?
Well, of course, being a queen, it's really a big responsibility. And like what I've said during my press con last month, that joining this pageant, it's not just about winning the crown, but it's really serving other people. And my advocacy for joining is really healthcare accessibility. And as a person who loves doing medical missions, I plan to continue doing this. And I plan to use my platform to gain more support from other people who wants to contribute to medical accessibility. I plan to use, if I'm given a chance to do a medical mission, not just in our local community, but also international. Since we are representing Muslim Global, we do have a bigger community that we can serve.
Okay. For my next question, medyo curious lang ako. During the 10 days of competition, nagkaroon ba ng time na may pag-aalala ka? Kasi, of course, we all know na may nangyayaring crisis between Pakistan and India. So, hindi ba yun naka-apekto sa pag-compete mo?
Well, honestly, we did worry a little bit since it is an issue of safety. But then the organization reassured us that we are in a place far away from that. However, we did make sure that we are also in communication with other people regarding this. And I guess I'm just really lucky that my parents are there with me. They were giving me comfort. And my team has been giving me so much joy all throughout the pageant. We do have a lot of stories to share, like about the journey itself, and every day was really such a bliss for all of us.
Okay, for my final question, what will you miss most about India, specifically Goa?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot to miss. Of course, the beaches are nice, but I'm really gonna miss, the sisterhood that we've built since the pageant showcased a lot of people from different countries. I was able to meet amazing women that represents different countries as well. And I want to give a special shout out to my pageant bestie. She's Miss Indonesia. And I feel like I'm really gonna miss her a lot. And even right now, we're still contacting each other because she's giving this energy that gives so much joy to me. And she's also like a Filipina. She's really like a sister to me. And all throughout the pageant, she was telling me how she loves kwek kwek. And she was teaching this to other girls. And yeah, I'm really gonna miss her a lot. And I do hope that I see her soon.
Okay, thank you again for the honor and pride that you brought.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Francine. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Again. Speaking of the hostilities between India and Pakistan, how was the security there? Did you feel parang takot? Meron bang ganun?
Well, honestly, we made sure that we were watching the news and we were staying updated with all that's happening. The organization was reassuring us that we are far from the war, and at the same time, they do have plans to tell us, like, in case of there's any emergencies. But then I believe that it is also part of the challenge of like making sure that we are also updated to the social issues that's happening. And it's also very timely also that it challenges our bravery as well and the strength that we carry.
So were you allowed to go out or you just stayed in the...
Yes, actually we were allowed to go out, and during the days of the pageant, there was already a ceasefire. They announced a ceasefire, which gave us more comfort, but then they also made sure still that we are more vigilant, and they still reassured us that we are in a safe space.
Hi, Francine. Congratulations.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad. Paano mo in-handle yung pressure ng competition? Tapos nagre-review ka for your mga models.
Oh, wow. And for me, the pressure was, honestly, it was present since we are also aiming for back-to-back crowns, or there's double pressure for me. But really joining the pageant, I had a purpose in my heart that's beyond the crown. And I was telling to other people how this pageant is also a ministry for me, because I believe that I was called there to be the light to other people and to give encouragement to other people and to the girls that I'm going to meet. And for me, that pressure was turned into a purpose that's more beautiful and that's beyond myself.
Congratulations.
Francine,
Hello,
congratulations.
Kuya. Thank you po.
I've watched your journey for this international competition. Pero nung nakita ko yung upload mo ng national costume mo, ito samantalahin na natin, sabi ko, grabe, pasabog.
Masabog po talaga kay Sir Ian.
Oo nga, as we listen to Best James, parang from that moment daw, parang ang layo na nung score ni Philippines compared to other candidates when they saw your national costume. So anong most memorable part mo wearing the national costume? And how did you feel nung suot-suot mo?
Oh my gosh, the national costume. Again, I want to thank Sir ER for the amazing national costume. Well, my favorite part really was when tinaas mo yung tail, because I saw everyone's reactions and they were really amazed by the beauty of the national costume. But I really enjoyed also the trainings that I have, because I made sure that I was able to present the national costume in a very good way, as it is also very beautiful itself. I wanted to make sure that it was very vibrant, and we can really see how it represents the vibrancy of the Philippines. And yeah.
Can you mention your other designers like for your long gown?
Okay, so for my preliminary gowns, it's Sir Chino Christopherson, the green and gold gown. So he was also my designer for Miss Manila. And for my winning gown that matches the crown, it's Sir Perry Zachary. And they were so generous to make their amazing creations for me, and I just saw how much effort and talents that they put into this, and I feel so honored to be able to wear their creations.
Then follow-up question. So in this journey, you've showed us kung gaano ka-important yung support not only yung Filipino pageant fans, but your family themselves, no? So how did you feel na nakasama mo sila nitong journey mo sa India and up to the time you won?
Well, it felt very special since I am the eldest daughter, so I do have 2 more siblings. But when I was in India, I felt like I was an only child. So they were with me all throughout, and aside from being so safe being with them, I enjoyed every moment of it, because they were the ones who kept reminding me that I should just enjoy the journey, and just seeing them enjoy at the same time was such a bliss for me. It was an honor for me also to see that they're also enjoying, and since it's also their first time in India, I do hope they enjoyed. I feel like they enjoyed. And for me, they were the ones giving me strength, and I think this is an edge for me, because these are the people that supported me and really showed me how to love beyond.
Wow. Last question. So, very beautiful na na first step in joining national or other international pageants in the near future. So, which among our national pageants would you like to join and why?
Well, right now, we don't have any concrete plans for the next step for pageantry, but we are talking about joining more pageants. But right now, we're trying to focus on studies. But I am really loving the journey, and every single thing is very special to me. And I believe, well, I'll be speaking with my team about it, but we are planning to join another pageant. But as of the moment, we're still trying to enjoy the win right now, and still maybe trying to realign to the purpose that we have.
Congratulations again and keep
Thank you.
Hi,
Hi, Francine and Edge. Congratulations. Hi, andito ko, girl. Ayan na, may nakita iba. May third eye.
Naka-green ka pa naman siya.
Ayun nga eh. Nabuto ka ng angel, third eye ka na. So, girl, congratulations. Speaking of India, can you tell us more about Goa? Tama ba? Goa, India. The people, the culture, the food, everything about Goa na gusto mo i-share sa amin.
Yeah, so I was really excited to go to Goa since I'm a person who loves to go outdoors. Like ever since I was young, we've been visiting a lot of beaches and mountains. And just being at Goa, somehow it feels at home also, especially the weather. It's similar here in the Philippines. And for the food, it's interesting because I have a low spice tolerance, but I did like all the food. And it was amazing for me to taste the authentic way that they make Indian food. And for the people, they were very accommodating to us. They really did cater all to our concerns. And they're very friendly as well. Although there's language barrier, which is, we can't help it, but we were able to still communicate through Google Translate somehow, especially to the locals. But overall, it was such an amazing journey for me.
So what's next after winning the Miss Elite Local? Can you tell us more about your duties or responsibilities as reigning Miss Elite Local?
Yeah, well, since the pageant does celebrate diversity, I do aim to be able to speak to schools about diversity, especially to the grade school students, since I believe that if we are able to instill how to celebrate diversity at a young age, we will have a community that prospers and that sees the amazing and like how amazing it is to be celebrating the uniqueness of each one.
And for my final question, nanalo na tayo, eh. Okay, move on na. So what did you learn from your Miss Elite Global journey? You may answer that in 45 seconds.
I learned a lot, but I believe it's really being true to your purpose. And I believe it is the thing that really anchored me into just pushing through the pageant. And I was able to enjoy every bit of it because I have joy that my purpose is beyond myself. And I'm not just helping myself to grow, but also helping other people. And just having that purpose in my heart gives me peace that whatever happens, whatever the result is, I'm still winning in a different way.
Thank you so much and congratulations again, Iha. Mabuhay ka.
Hi!
Hello, Francine. Alright, so maraming activities kung Miss Elite Global. Sa amin doon yung sobrang nag-enjoy ka.
Oh, I believe I really enjoyed the swimsuit competition since we were able to showcase our passerella, and I believe that this is something that we've really trained hard for, and it's just so much energy in the swimsuit competition. And I was able to also teach a little bit of like tips for passerella to the other girls, and it's really just full of energy, and we were able to showcase, you know, our bodies, which is also diverse at the same time, and you can just see the confidence of each girl in the swimsuit competition.
Alright, so since nauwi natin yung corona, may plans pa na magkaroon ng homecoming parade, something like that.
I think my Mama France is arranging something again, but I'm sure no details yet, but we know that it's really pasabog since it's Mama France naman.
Diba? Mowa ba?
Hello, magandang gabi. So Francine, at the age of 22, you won a international crown. So, and then I think you're nag-ready ka for board exam? Or,
Yes.
Syempre, lahat ng girls are aiming for, aside from the minor crowns, a lot of girls are eyeing for the major crowns. So after your reign ba, is there any chance ba na mag-compete ulit for a national pageant?
Yes, the answer is yes. We are planning to do so, but again, I know there's a lot of weight in joining the pageant, so we are preparing for it, and we don't know yet what pageant we'll be joining, But I know that we will be joining again. But we're just waiting for the perfect timing for it and the right organization.
Mama France.
Mga friends, trabahuin mo na yan. Huwag kang dami ng ganyan. Sorry. Okay, so, and, syempre, you're still young. And there are a lot of ads and beauty queen hopeful from different provinces. Any message for them na like they're eyeing also for a national and international title or crown?
For me, I believe that before we find the crown, we have to find ourselves first, and we need to have the purpose in our hearts. Again, I think what's different between the pageants that I joined before is I really just have so much joy in this pageant. I was able to really experience the whole pageant in a different level because I do have this reminder in my heart that I have a purpose there. And if it's just encouraging one girl through being kind, then for me that's already winning. And if they're able to find this purpose as well, then I believe that this will anchor them and will be able to give them more motivation to not just join for the crown, but also for other people.
Okay. Last na, but not a question. Message. Kasi you won the Miss Elite Global 2025 title in India. And now our very own Krishna Gravida is now currently in India too, competing for another international pageant. Message mo for her.
Yeah, hello Ate Krishna. I just want to wish you good luck and just know that the Filipino community is really praying for you and is with you all throughout your pageant. And I want you to know that you should believe in your preparations as well. I know you've worked so hard for this also. And I know that you're not just there for the crown, but you're there for other people as well. And I know that you have this purpose in your heart. And I just believe that you will shine so bright in that international pageant as well. So just keep believing in yourself and enjoy every moment of it.
Thank you so much.
Hi Francine, this is Jay from Tajanlangit. I have a bad question for you. So despite of having or experience the challenges in competing national and international pageants, so do you believe everything happens for a reason?
Wow! Pageant question naman serious.
Yes, I do believe that everything happens for a reason. And I believe that all these things are orchestrated for a bigger purpose that's beyond ourselves. And I do believe that this pageant happened for a reason and it was orchestrated by God because everything that happened was just unexplainable, even the timing and how everything happens, the preparations and even the time management and the strength. Since I do have to juggle quite a lot, since as you mentioned a while ago, I'm still studying, I know that the strength didn't come from myself, it really came from God. And this happened not just for me, but I did have an extraordinary encounter with God through this pageant. But I believe that it happened not just for myself, but also for other people.
Alright, thank you so much and congratulations once again for winning the crown.
I have a habol question. Okay lang ba? What are your prizes ba as Miss Elite Global? Can you share naman yung
Oh, Francis is confidential.
Oo, dahil tanungin.
Hindi, syempre, yung competition is so favorite ko. Kahit ano lang, so yung crown is sa mga prizes natin.
And Sash.
And Sash, yun naman.
One question lang. Any recent realization about yourself after ng journey mo sa India?
O, di mo kaya ang questions.
Well, ever since I've read, there's a lot of realizations. But if there's one thing, like especially right now, I'm seeing is how amazing it is that I'm so grateful to be part of a community. So my So yeah, you're the ones who actually been praying for me and has just been pouring so much love to me all throughout the preparations. And they were the ones who reminded me that I am there to bring light, and they were the ones who kept me grounded. And just they showed me how to love me on the sun. And there's River right there. I just realized that I'm like beyond blessed to be part of this community, to be part of a family. Yeah, so to be part of a very supportive family. We're very shy. Yeah, thank you for the wonderful question. I'd say I'm beyond blessed to be in a community that's really supportive and just going out of their way to be able to support and show their love for me.
Yes!
Interesting pahabol na question pa.
Hinanap ko si
I'm seated there. So, who among Filipino beauty queens do you admire most and why? And do you have plans of joining show business? After passing the bar exam?
Hindi na kayo ni Mama Francine.
The Filipino beauty queen, it's Tajanlangit. Of course, she is very historical, I guess, and also her performance. But I do admire her so much because she's also a Christian, and I see how she uses her platform to be able to show God's love in a different way, in a unique way, and she's also a vessel to show kindness to other people. That's why I really do admire her. And for the business, for the showbiz, right now, like I said, we are focusing on studies, but I'm not closing any doors. If there's any opportunity, my dad's saying this. If there's any opportunity, I will take it if it's God's will. But I do plan to go to med school after this, so I'm not yet sure how that goes, but I'm just excited for what's to come.
Okay. Also, parting words na, your sweet message to all the people who came here tonight to cheer one more time for you.
Papayakin na naman ako ni But yeah, my message really is, thank you so much for coming and for supporting me. I know all of you have agendas as well, but I'm really here as a testament of your love and your support for me. And like what I said, I am a mosaic of all the people that supported me. I am a product of their love and like their efforts that they put into me. And so I am beyond grateful for that. And I do hope you enjoy the rest of the night. And thank you again.
And before that, I would like to ask Mama Maki here in front. Napakano na natin si Mama Maki.
This is definitely one of the things that I will cherish forever. And I can't wait to experience more journey with all of you soon. And yeah, thank you so much for being here and just enjoy the rest of the night.